Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. This is really an update on our quest for Beth and I to have our own child. Amid controversy, I must say, because some people think that I'm too old to have a child, and I think that these people, apparently, I can only assume that these people know when they're going to die, and know that it's far, far away. Well, maybe it is far away for all of us, or not. Certainly there was that famous what country and western song, wasn't it? Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to go right now. But everybody believes that their own mortality is assured. They're afraid of death, but depending on what their age is, and depending on whether they have not had someone die that's close to them at an early age. Now, all of my siblings, I have a brother, and I had a brother and a sister. The sister lived to a good age, about 74, I believe that she was, 72, but then she died in not good health. My brother died early. He was, he was taken early when he was in his 50s, and he died of a heart attack, and he was gone as he fell. So my parents all died in their 70s. So I've actually outlived everybody, because I am now in my 80th year. Well, people try to, well, some of them not so nice, some of them try to bring the subject up and want to discuss it with Beth. What are you going to do if your husband dies? When your husband dies, not when they die. What prospects are there in the Philippines? There are a great number of prospects in the Philippines, actually, and we are doing very well, thank you. We're not hurting at all. We have what is to us an enjoyable life. It's not, as I've said before, it's not everybody's idea of paradise, but then some people look at what we have and how we live and say that they would love to have that. Well, knowing that, and being brazen enough to think that the decision as to whether we have a child should be ours and ours alone, we've gone ahead and we are trying for the in vitro procedure. We had our second domain appointment. We've been there 3 times now. The first one to talk about it, second one to have some tests, and then results. Beth had a pap smear, which we picked up today. We went to Cebu, so that's what happened today. Last month we had various tests that they have, samples, the semen sample which they take, and Beth had to have let me see, the main thing that she had was the pap smear, and we picked up that today and took it to the clinic and left that for the doctor, and we have to go back in a few days' time to do some more inquiry, some more results of what we have given in terms of samples or specimens, as it would seem. So we are excited. We are what can we say? We are thrilled at the idea that we will have a child. Now, of course, the thing with in vitro is that when they don't just take one egg. They take, I think it's anything up to 6 eggs, and depending what they think, in my particular case, because of my age, they may decide to actually fertilize quite a few eggs to avoid disappointment, in that there is a likelihood that it will fail. Now, I've told this story many times of how depending on whether you are stressed and whether you're believing, whether your faith is good, whether your confidence and all of these things, belief in God, praying, prayers, hoping for divine intervention, all of those things, when you stop stressing about having this, is the time when it happens. Some friends of mine in the UK, they tried and tried and tried for natural conception and failed. And so they went for in vitro. Now, they went for in vitro, and I believe that they had 2 or 3 separate procedures. So they took the whole thing 3 times and still failed. So they went ahead and they adopted a child. And very soon after adopting the child, they conceived naturally, and have since conceived either 4 or 5 children naturally. Okay, so who knows what that magical chemistry is about between 2 people and what is going on in their lives that either means that a pregnancy is there or is not going to be there. And I wonder whether we even understand that. I somehow think no. I think that we may understand symptoms. I think that we understand, what can we say? I think they understand statistics. Is it statistically likely that a man in this age or that age will conceive easily? And then they back up that with stuff about the semen count and blood counts and whether the woman is producing healthy eggs. Now, part of what we're going through at the moment is in order to boost me up on the semen count, so that it's a healthier, stronger semen because of my age. And the other thing is to help Beth to produce stronger embryos. So that is something that can be done by altering your diet. Beth is on hormones in order to produce what she needs, her side of it. And then, well, we will see what happens next. What we did today was we went along and we delivered to expedite the situation, and not wait for this department or this company to get in touch with that. We picked up a copy of the pap smear, and we took it to the clinic that is doing the job. So now we expect to go back probably on Wednesday, and we're going back and we're going to see if everything is going according to plan. We will let you know what happens on that, but we thought that this would be something that is of interest, because there are several people who have written and said we are interested in following your adventure because we are doing it ourselves, and in a couple of cases have done it, and this is what happened for us. One case I think said it failed, and another that it was very successful. So all different kinds of stories, and all encouraging in their own way. So we will keep you informed, and in a few days we'll have another update on this particular subject, which has been of great interest to some people who, as I say, are involved in the same thing or plan on doing the same thing. I hope a couple of people have said that they were interested in knowing the name and the contact information of the doctor who did my reversal, just being totally honest and transparent, that I had a reversal many years ago, and when Beth and I met, one of the things that we both wanted was to have a child, and that was the promise, that was the commitment. And as soon as we had saved up the money to go for that reversal, we did. And we went to a doctor in Manila. We were pleased at the way we were treated, well, me. And then we sat back and waited to see what would happen. Well, that was a year ago or so, and we have not conceived naturally, so we plan to push it a little, see if we can't make it happen. And who knows, it may be like our friends in the UK, that once we stop stressing about it and desiring it and saying if only, and we wish, and dear God, grant us this wish, and all of those kinds of pleas and wishes, then it probably will happen. Beth is a healthy young woman, and I have the wherewithal, so it can happen, and that's what we are interested in. So please wish us luck, offer your prayers on our behalf. We are always grateful for the good wishes and prayers of all of our followers who are following this for their own various reasons. Thanks for looking in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye for now.